Could one device save you hundreds or even thousands of dollars a year on CBD oil and edibles? Wouldn't it be mean if I said no? No, sorry. Just turn this video off and go away now. Fortunately, there is such a device, the Ardent FX. I've been using an Ardent FX for 4 years and I've made countless recipes in this device and I know it has saved me so much money. So today, instead of another boring gadget review, we're gonna do something a little bit different. I'm gonna show you how you can use an Ardent FX to pay for itself with one batch of CBD oil. Let's go. Hey, my name is Corinne Tobias and this is Wake and Bake. And I've been doing a little bit of math this morning while drinking my morning coffee. And I was honestly shocked when I realized how much my purple gadget had been saving me. So I really wanted to share this with you. Now, we don't even talk about the cost of expensive dispensary edibles and how they're full of garbage and all of those things. We can just talk about CBD oil. If you take CBD oil like the millions and millions of Americans who do every single day, you're wasting a ton of money. I'm not kidding. I did the math and one bottle of CBD oil for 900 milligrams is $50, right? And hey, if it helps you feel good, $50 a month is totally worth it. The crazy thing was when I did the math, when I started breaking things down, was that I could make $350 worth of CBD oil in this in just a few hours for the cost of around $40. And then I got together with Ardent to give you guys a smoking deal on one of these, and I realized that it would pay for itself in just one batch. So let's make it so you can learn more about what this bad boy does and see if it's a good fit for you. I mean, unless you really don't like saving like $300. I don't know you. You're not, get out of here. I got this organic sun-grown CBD flower from my new favorite hemp company for just $35 an ounce, which is crazy because look how pretty it is. Ooh, so pretty. Now you don't need to grind your flour. All you need to do is break it up and put it in the device. So the first step we're gonna do to make our CBD oil in our Ardent FX is we're gonna decarboxylate or activate our cannabinoids. No matter what you're doing, whether you're making THC or CBD products, you're gonna need to activate your cannabinoids. And the Ardent FX is the master of activation. So this is the only lab tested device that I found on the market that has shown a 97% plus activation rate. Now, when we're using homespun methods like a mason jar or doing it in a crock pot, we do get a little bit of decarboxylation, but Ardent's lab test showed that we might be leaving 40% of our cannabinoids on the table. And when we're trying to save as much money as we'll pay for this device, we don't want to leave any on the table. And luckily the FX makes this super simple. All you're gonna do is break up your buds. No, you do not need to grind your buds. All that really does is introduce more plant material, leaving you with greener tasting oil. So just break them up into small chunks, you know, don't need to get too crazy with it. Stems and all, put it all in there. We're gonna get the most out of our medicine. Next, you're gonna put on the carbon filtered lid, which reduces smell. And next, you're gonna press a button. I know, it's so complicated, right? So there are a couple different modes here. And the first mode is A1, activation 1, and that's for THC and CBG. The second one is A2, and that one is for CBD. There's also a mode for infusing and for baking. See those? Simply press the mode button until you get to the mode that you want to use. For us, that's A2 while we're making the CBD oil, and press start. That's it. Now go hang out, go do something. In a few hours, our CBD is fully activated. It'll look a little browner, a little toastier, and it'll be ready to go. I almost feel like this is too simple to make a video out of, but we're doing it because all you do next is pour in your oil. Now, most commercial oil is made with MCT oil. I have some organic MCT oil here. Some people find that MCT oil causes digestive upset. So if it does for you, go ahead and use some olive oil. It's a great alternative. Really, the only difference there is flavor. MCT oil is flavorless. It was all a buzz a few years ago about how great MCT oil was. And now we're finding out that some people are really sensitive to it in their digestive system. So if you avoid it, if you're allergic to coconuts, go ahead and just use olive oil instead. And pour it in. Replace the lid and tap the infuse button. And go do something. I don't know, like maybe go write the next great American novel, or I don't know, work on your side hustle. Maybe come study with me at the Cannabis Institute to become a certified cannabis educator. You could do that. And then you could spend all of your time telling people how to do amazing stuff with this incredible plant medicine. You know, just saying it's an option. There's a link below. You can just check it out. See how it feels for you. Okay. Ooh, wait, actually, while you're waiting for it to decarb, if you're enjoying this video, if you're getting a little info out of it, or if you're entertained by it in some way, well, my dumb mom jokes, would you smoosh that like button below? It is really helpful. Smoosh it. It'll be magic. Alrighty, after a few hours, our oil is perfectly infused, perfectly decarboxylated, precision temperatures. Let's see how it turned out. Now, another thing that I love about the Ardent FX is that Janelle and the folks over there, they never stop improving. So when we asked for a press, when we asked for a way to strain the material, this is what they came up with. And then they improved it even more with a bigger pour spout. And that's one of the things I love about this company is that they're always innovating. It's women owned. She invented this thing. There's this whole incredible backstory. We have a podcast about it that you can listen to somewhere on this YouTube channel where we interviewed her about how this device came about, and it's fascinating. And not to get too far in the weeds, but she's also made things like this that make it super easy to decarboxylate things like, and I'm making another video about this very soon. She invented literally the best depository mold. It's the best one. It's reusable. Used to have to use these plastic things. Some of them were super tiny little 6-pod suppository molds. I've been making suppositories for a long time, and this is the coolest thing ever. Look at this. And then it's like, anyway, I'm going to do another video on this, but again, that's just another thing that I love about this company. Black woman owned. She invents stuff. She's always listening to the people who actually use her devices and not just kind of like thinking up random ideas. She's always like solving problems for us. And she's also always doing the research. If you've already made lots of edibles, you might be thinking like, which is the most potent oil to use, or like which extracts the cannabinoids best, and those kinds of things. Well, Ardent is constantly going to find out. They take this stuff to the lab and they figure out, is walnut oil better or is olive oil better, and those kinds of things. They're not just lab testing to say like, hey, our device is better than everybody else's. They're also lab testing so that we can figure stuff out as cannabis home cooks and DIYers. And that to me is the best part. That's what gives me the warm and fuzzies about this device. Not only is it the best one, it's the best one because they care about making our lives easier and helping us bring this medicine back into our homes, back into our kitchens, back into our medicine cabinets where it belongs. All right, that's enough. I'm gonna get down off my soapbox and we're gonna strain this bad boy. So easy. Again, I don't even know if I should be making a video because it's so easy. Oh, look how easy that is. Straining is always the messiest, grossest part when you're making edibles and DIY products. And look how simple that is. It just makes this beautiful, golden, lab-tested, fully activated, potent oil. Now, if you do that with an entire ounce of CBD and a few cups of oil, and there you have it. There's your CBD oil. Ugh, I'm gonna smell it. I smell everything. Oh, yep, that does it. It's really doing it for me. Now, if you do that with the entire ounce of sun-grown organic cannabis that I shared and a few cups of either MCT or olive oil, you can save $350 and make 6 months of CBD oil in one go. Again, this machine has now paid for itself with one batch of CBD oil. But wait, there is more. I knew I was doing these videos, so I talked to Chanel and we put together a smoking deal for you guys, for Wake and Bake readers and viewers, that gives you the Ardent FX, instant access to the Wake and Bake cookbook, and the edibles dosage calculator that helps you calculate THC, CBD, and CBG and makes it EASY easy. And we put it all together in a bundle and made it cheaper than any other canna butter maker, decarboxylator on the market. How about that? Yeah. And if it gives you the warm and fuzzies, when you buy that bundle, you're supporting 2 women-owned cannabis businesses. We're kind of rare unicorns out here doing our thing, so we really appreciate it. If you have any questions about the Purple Gadget or becoming a cannabis educator or anything cannabis and health related, please leave a comment below or email me at support@wakeandbake.co. I absolutely love hearing from you. Tell me your stories. Share your recipes with me. Like, let's chat, okay? And if you haven't already, make sure you smoosh that like button. And I'll see you in the next one. Don't drink CBD oil straight.